welcome back to the show. We are going to head out to Baltimore to check out the defund the police situation in Baltimore, and see how that's just working out for them. 2 years after the mayor and the board decided to defund the police. Let's see how that's working out for them. Let's go.
Eddie, defund police. The message that was painted right on the street here outside of City Hall.
Keep that in mind. They wrote defund the police right there on the road. And you think people want to be a police officer when you write that stuff on the road. Go on.
As hundreds of protesters called on the city to do just that. Tonight, city council members discussed that very issue, proposing millions of dollars of cuts. And other protesters believe the city should cut the police department's proposed $500+ million budget.
Yay! Let's defund the police. Yes, because we know that defunding the police, nothing's going to happen. It's going to be fine. We can just hire social workers and other people and allocate the money to other things. We don't need the police.
Are you stupid or something?
Stupid is as stupid does, sir.
Let's see how it's going for them.
Reallocating part of that money to fund things like education, jobs, mental health, and more. So why is it that we can't pour money back into those things?
Are you delusional?
So when we say defund the police, it's not just defund the police and let the money sit there, but it's to...
Just take a look at this tool. I mean, do I have to say any more? We have the cowbell in the nose. Whatnot. This is the person I'm supposed to listen to. Is that what you're saying?
So, Professor, would you say it's time for everyone to panic?
Reinvest that money back into the communities that need it.
After a full day and much of the night, the Baltimore City Council is sending its 2021 spending cut plan to Mayor Jack Young's desk.
Remember, this is 2021. They decided to cut the police department. All a reaction because of the George Kirby situation.
It includes $22.4 million in cuts to the Baltimore City Police Department.
Don't worry about it. Cutting over $20 million from the police department, nothing's going to happen. It's going to be fine. It's all good. There'll be nothing going wrong here.
$6.7 million cut to police overtime in 5 different departments, not including patrol, and a cut in funding to the police, marine, and mounted units totaling $1.8 million.
And here, my friends, is the bright spark who decided to get this done. Now, I gotta be fair, the council most probably pressured him also to do it, but this is a young guy. He's way over his head, but it doesn't matter. We all know why the citizens voted him in. They voted him because he was black. Not because he was qualified, it's because he was black. Let's vote the black guy in. Well done, Baltimore. Let's just see how this works out.
Time and time again, that we are going to have to see the day where we actually get serious about reimagining the city's budget.
The land of make-believe.
And having our police department's budget be looked at and reduced responsibly over time while we can see an investment in other agencies.
A few years later.
Over the weekend, Larry witnessing what he says was 2 men sorting through about a dozen stolen packages along Patterson Avenue.
Holding stuff up, looking at it, putting it in another bag, putting the empty packages in a different bag.
About 20 to 30 minutes after reporting the incident to BPD,
they're still in the alley rifling through stuff. They had a lot of stuff.
Larry claims an officer finally arrived.
He says, "How do you know the packages were stolen?"
I don't have to know. You're the investigator.
I said, "Amazon packages?" And I said, "There they go. They're right there."
According to Larry, the officer never approaching the men, despite empty packaging still littering the ground and this photo Larry snapped of the alleged suspects in action.
Come quietly or there will be trouble.
I'm sorry, I do not blame the police department. They're so short-handed. I heard that they need over 500 cops. Nobody wants to become a cop because you know what happens? He becomes a cop. Some kind of altercation happens. Someone gets shot. Who's going to get blamed? Then we have the protests in the street. Then we have the cop going to jail.
I don't know why they always killing us. I don't know why they always killing us.
Really? So why do you want to be a cop if you're going to end up in jail? So you didn't want the cops there? Fine. Just let them kill each other. That's fine. I'll wait till after. I'll call the ambulance. How's that working out for you?
You gonna learn today?
So this morning, I called Internal Affairs to find out, what's going on here. Internal Affairs told me, unless the police see them steal the item, there's nothing they can do.
Still resonating from shootings, carjackings to stolen vehicles. And the juveniles involved faces of frustration this week and their concerned voices.
About nobody. Come try to steal my car. You gonna have something for you. I'm 49 years old. I work hard for my little piece of crap. I be damn one of these little kids come and try to steal my car. I'm gonna give them something they could get steal.
Look, I admit, I don't know this guy. Want to bet he voted for the same people who decided to defund the police? I don't know. I'm just guessing.
If you to the shift, anyone willing to work overtime?
In the Southern District on Tuesday, there was a plea for officers to work overtime. Minutes later, it went citywide.
Citywide, overtime available on today's date, Charlie shift, Southern District.
This is the result of defunding the police. And I don't want to hear these stories about, oh, well, you see, there's bad cops. In every profession, there are bad people. You're never going to get rid of those bad people. That doesn't mean you demonize the whole lot. If you do that, this is what you get.
Baltimore's Southern Police District is the city's largest district, 61,000 residents. And on Tuesday afternoon, sources tell us at one point there were 3 police officers on patrol. Just seconds after the plea for officers hit the airwaves, so did pleas for help.
If anyone in Sector 2 can come clear, we have a physical child abuse at Moral Park, and there's a 10-year-old at the location with bruises all over his body. Okay, we also have a common assault. We have a missing person, 2640B Huron Street.
10 minutes after that child abuse call was transmitted, it appears there were still no officers en route.
We saw one of that physical child abuse.
So there's pleas for help. Well, since you don't want the police to come, well, apparently you do now. Forget the police. You call Pookie and Rayway down the street.
Yes, sir. And be advised, we are now holding 10 calls. No priority ones. We still have the physical child abuse and the common assault.
No, forget what I'm saying. Let's hear what the council has to say about this situation.
It's 522 vacancies. That's 522 vacancies. That's 522 vacancies.
522 vacancies. I wonder why.
The results of the Maryland Comprehensive Assessment Program.
Oh, come on, it can't be all bad. Yeah, I don't think it's all bad. I wonder how the students are doing in school. I wonder.
Revealing in at least 23 of Baltimore City schools, not a single student can do math at grade level. However, when asked who should be held accountable and what action they plan to take.
Who should be held accountable? Well, we all know, hey, it's the police's fault. It's their fault. Defund the police. Then it will all work